Good morning, guys. Jay here with Premier Pro Wash and Seal. We're just going to go over a few little things that we do that kind of separates ourselves. One thing that we do is we pay a lot of attention to detail on the sand. Believe it or not, sand makes a huge difference in the way this paver sealing project comes out. Bad sand, thin sand, play sand, poly sand are all bad juju in Florida. The problem with those kind of sands is they're really thin and they hold in water. They have nutrients in that sand, and so when you have that combination, when it becomes rainy season, you've got that sand that's holding in water, it's got nutrients in it, and then that's why you've got some pavers that you see, even if they've been sealed before, they've got mold all over the place because they've got the wrong sand. And sand also is what keeps the pavers intact. It keeps the sand or the pavers from shifting, collapsing. So believe it or not, sand is a very, very important part of the whole paver system that you have in your at your house, at your property. So we make sure that we get not only the right sand. It costs a little bit more, but it's well worth it in the long run. So show you some things to do. We sanded yesterday. We're here for day 2. We've got our wet vacs here. Now we're going around. We're spending a lot of time, particularly on the sand. So we've blown all the sand out of the joints as much as we can, so it's not just laying on top of the pavers, and then we seal right over it, because that's not the right way either. If you look here, Tyler, if you could show right here. This is the chamfer edge here, and we're trying to get that sand about 1/4 of an inch below the chamfer edge here. So that's actually your perfect levels that you want the sand to be. Too high, like what you would see in a house with tile and grout, that's wrong. Sand should be right below that chamfer edge like we have here. Maybe just a skosh a little too high right there, but we're going to fix that. That's what we got our blowers and our wet vacs for. If you come around the corner here, you'll see here, now we're back here in Pool Lanai. We do lots of Pool Lanais, and so this is a problem with Pool Lanais. You've got all this sand that you've dumped, and then you got sand that builds up. Tyler, if you could show this sand, it builds up, it gets all on the frames, all on the corners and the edges. You'll see here, all in the corners. So what we're doing, it's tedious. It's no fun, but it's got to be done if we're going to do it right. The little things matter. So what we've done is we've blown all the sand, particularly to each side. And then you'll see you got Eli over here. Eli is already vacuuming this side of it. Guys, the little things matter. When you're out there and you're hiring someone, ask what type of sealer they use. You want to mostly use water-based sealer in Florida, particularly on pavers. It's very important because of all the rainfall we have. Ask them, what do they do with the coping? Do they spray the coping and get sealer all in your pool, or do they actually hand paint it? We're going to take the coping here, and we're going to hand paint this coping so that we're limiting the sealer getting in your pool. We're going to come here, and not only are we going to use the right sealer, not only are we going to use the right sand, but we're also going to do the little details, and we're going to vacuum all these frames out. It takes time. These are the things that a lot of contractors skip. We're going to put a minimum of 2 coats of sealer down, not just 1 coat and just splash and dash. We're going to put 2 coats, most likely 3 coats on newer pavers especially. So if you would like to get a company that actually does the little things that matter, do the things the right way, give us a call or text 813-335-2869. Thank you very much and have a great week.